Good evening and welcome to TC Network. I am Tingnay Team Hokip bringing you today's news. Today's top headlines include GMFDI witnessed its third godly revelation for this year today. Surrender looted weapons within 7 days, says Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bala. Kuki student body cracks down on exam malpractice, vows to uphold integrity in education. News in details. Gospel Ministry for Disabilities India GMFDI located at Eskumunnom Tuibung witnessed God's intercession for the third time this year 2025 today, February 21. It may be mentioned that God's visit His believers and followers here through His voice since few weeks before the current ethnic conflict began in 2023. The current genocidal pogrom carried out upon the Kukis by the Métis was first prophesied here in 2023. GMFDI initially is a home for the disabled and is run by Evangelist Chinkolam and assisted by Evangelist Hanglinsay Haukip and other pastors and evangelists as well. Apart from taking care of the disabled persons, exorcism is also done by the workers here. People who are possessed by all types of evil spirits are cured by the prayers of the evangelists. People from far and wide comes to this place in need of healing both physically and spiritually. Apart from gathering together to listen God's voice, the believers came here every day and prayed together for the whole community. As we have mentioned before, today's mark the third intercession of God with His people for this year 2025. The believers are so thrilled and overwhelmed, gathering in large numbers of approximately 3,000 and are eagerly waiting for God's intercession. The place is overcrowded as always as the number of believers increases. They anxiously awaited for the message God had for them. The intercession begins exactly at 12 noon where God spoke to His people through His servant Robert, who acts as a human shell. Today's revelation enlightened the believers even more and once again renewed their belief. The believers responded amen and praised the Lord throughout the intercession. The revelation says, "This solemn visit of mine to your nation has been instated since the beginning of the world, but is not included in the word I gave to the world, because if I did so, the whole world would wage war against you out of jealousy."
Dunia ngai lut zala ka ko naw hechini kho le phat kavil na diu kana gon to sa ho hi van noi adinga kapi kathua keman kana pan sa lo hi anapan sa lang tunia van noi namdang chinang te hon eng si a nam tin vai pin na ho do dinga kisading hi ja keman kana pan sa lo hi.
All tribe and nation who bore enmity against you shall be put to judgment by me, and all their confidence shall be shattered by me. Where are their strength and courage that pushes them to battle against you? They might think about driving you out, but they are too terrified to do so.
Nachungwa ki daw piding lungput na nei zo si akisun pin ho zo si keman kasu chimpia kasu mang thai piding ai bove. Tunjong na ho chunga he chilung put pua akisun na ho la thani na ho zo siu tua ho ya gam hitam alung thim khat langwa ha gerin a gyal na vin hin la alung thimowa kichat na in alu dim zatabe.
For me to work for your nation, there is one thing I request, which is for your nation to leave all sins and cleanse yourself. For me to protect your land and let you back to your lost lands, you all have to clean your lands from all sins.
Ahin kana to thi na dinga na chungwa ke man ka dei chil khat naw me hichichu na chungwa ka dei chil khat naw me hichichu nagam sungu สุธีงวินนะหอนะกิสุเทียงงไงเกมันนักำสงูกลูสากิดนะดิงาเกมันก็คุมเทนะดิงานักำสงูนะสุเทียงงไงนะปูนะปาเตวินอนาลูสาวนะสางาหบทุมาลินโจกลูสากิดดิงนะฮิเว
Nations will begin to rise, not to persecute you, but to side with you and help you win this war. Light shall prevail upon all darkness, and I will bless all who believe me and hear my voice abundantly for generations. It has begun, and let this light shine upon you always.
ตัวน้ำปีห้องดิ่งตาอินปินนั่งหอดาวดิ่งหิตาลเวนนั่งหอปันปีดิ่งอ่ะน้ำปีห้องเก็บปันดอนหอจงทุเสดิ่งห้องเก็บปันดิ่งให้ตายตุนฮิจวาชนสัลตาวินนัจงวานนำสงวาบุยนมุทิมลังขลาเจ้าเสียสัลวาดิงอาตาสันหอดิงอาขังขังซ้อมชนะนตุนจ่าจงวาพัดเทนจันนดิงวะเฮตุนจังกิปันตายนัดซึ่งว่าให้ชวาสูตุนส่วนนมจิงตาหัน
As the Lord's Spirit bade farewell for today, He promised to send His angel Gabriel again to deliver good news and to heal our nation. Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bala has issued a stern directive urging people across all communities to surrender looted and illegally held weapons within 7 days. He warned that failure to comply would result in strict punitive action. In a statement released today, Governor Bala assured that no legal consequences would follow for those who voluntarily return such weapons within the given time frame. However, he made it clear that the state would not tolerate the continued possession of looted or illegal arms after the deadline expires. People of Manipur, both in the valley and hills, have suffered immense hardship for the last over 20 months due to a series of unfortunate incidents affecting peace and communal harmony. In the greater interest of restoring normalcy so that people can return to their normal day-to-day activities, all communities in the state must come forward to ensure cessation of hostilities and maintenance of peace and order in the society, the governor stated. Manipur has been reeling under ethnic clashes between the Meitei community and various Kuki tribal groups for nearly 2 years. The unrest has led to widespread violence, displacement, and an alarming proliferation of weapons in civilian hands. The crisis escalated earlier this month when former Chief Minister N. Biren Singh and his Council of Ministers resigned on February 9th. Following their resignation, the governor placed the State Assembly in suspended animation, effectively rendering MLAs powerless while keeping them in office. The state has since been under president's rule. The fresh directive comes as authorities attempt to restore order in a region still grappling with deep-seated ethnic tensions. Security experts have long warned that the unchecked flow of arms could further inflame hostilities. In September 2023, Biren Singh had passed a similar directive a couple months after Union Home Minister Amit Shah's visit to the state, who has also called for the surrender of illegal weapons. Hundreds of people have died and lakhs have been displaced since the May 3, 2023 conflict in the state began. In a determined move to reform the education system in Sadar Hills, Kangpokpi district, the Kuki Students Organization KSO Sadar Hills has stepped up its efforts to ensure a fair and transparent examination process for class 10 and 12 students. As part of its education policy, the student body has been actively monitoring the ongoing board examinations across the district. KSO volunteers were stationed at various examination centers, meticulously frisking candidates at the entry gates to prevent malpractice. Their strict checking process includes verifying students' identities to prevent impersonation and ensuring that no unauthorized notes, electronic devices, or other cheating materials were brought into the examination hall. The proactive initiative by KSO Sadar Hills aims to curb the rising concerns of unfair means in examinations, which have long plagued the education system. By implementing stringent monitoring, the student body seeks to instill a culture of honesty, discipline, and academic excellence among students. Highlighting the significance of this initiative, Lalboy Chongloy, Assistant Education Secretary of KSO Sadar Hills, reaffirmed the organization's unwavering stance against unfair practices in examinations. Education is the backbone of our society. If we allow malpractices to thrive, we are compromising the future of our youth. District monitoring is not meant to harass students, but to encourage them to uphold the values of hard work and honesty, he stated. He further emphasized that thousands of students appearing for the Board of Secondary Education Manipur and Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur examinations must earn their success through dedication and merit. We have witnessed how malpractice damages the credibility of our education system. It robs deserving students of their opportunities, weakens academic standards, and ultimately harms the future of our community. KSO Sadar Hills will not allow dishonesty to take root in our district. This is a new battle we must fight together. The student body has urged all stakeholders, including teachers, parents, students, educational institutions, and policy makers to join the fight against academic dishonesty. We need teachers to uphold ethical teaching practices, parents to instill discipline and integrity in their children, and students to take pride in their hard work and abilities. Civil society, institutions, and authorities must stand with us in this movement for educational reform, Chongloy added. He also reiterated that KSO Sadar Hills is not only working to eliminate malpractices, but is also pushing forward to transform the district's education sector into a model of excellence. We envision a future where students from Sadar Hills can compete at national and global levels with confidence. A future where our youth are empowered with knowledge, skills, and character. Let us reject the culture of shortcuts and dishonesty. Let us build an education system that produces true scholars, leaders, and responsible citizens. The initiative has been widely welcomed by parents, educators, and community stakeholders who believe that such measures will restore the credibility of the examination system and enhance the overall quality of education in Kangpokpi district. Backing this initiative, the SDC headquarters Kangpokpi, acting as educative magistrate representing the district administration, along with the zonal education officer, inspected multiple examination centers across the district headquarters. Their involvement further reinforces the collective commitment to maintaining integrity in the education sector. With the successful implementation of this initiative, KSO Sadar Hills has sent a strong message: academic dishonesty will not be tolerated.
KSO Sadar Hills have been monitoring both BASEM and QASEM examinations strictly in our district in collaboration with district administration. And we have 11 exam centers with thousands of students appearing with the same examination. The KSO Sadar Hills will push forward in transforming education sector in our district. As the KSO Sadar Hills vows to eradicate and avoid malpractice in the district, we request each one of the individuals, institution, and organization to support our fight against free education and transforming the best quality education in our district. Thank you.
This bold step marks a crucial turning point in fostering a disciplined and merit-based education system in Kangpopi district, paving the way for a brighter and more competitive future for its students. CRPF DG Gyanendra Pratap Singh has conducted a strategic review of the force in strife toward Manipur as he visited multiple units of the paramilitary, including a camp where a trooper allegedly shot two of his colleagues before killing himself, officials said on Thursday. The Director General DG is on a 3-day tour of the state where President's rule was imposed last week. The DG on Wednesday visited the Lamsang camp of the 120th Battalion in the Imphal West District where the alleged fratricide incident took place on February 13th. He urged the troops at the camp to stay vigilant, support each other and keep their spirits high. The DG assured them that the personnel will have his full support for their operational and personal requirements, a senior officer said. Singh also visited the Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS in Imphal, where the troops injured in the firing incident have been admitted. He wished them a fast recovery and spoke to the doctors treating the CRPF men, he said. The DG, as per officials, conducted a strategic review of the CRPF operations to ensure peace in the state. He later interacted with the troops at the CRPF Group Center in the state capital Imphal and at the 112th Battalion campus at Kangpopi on Thursday. A Badakhana official dinner with troops was also organized at this camp, the officer said. Apart from calling on Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bala on Wednesday, the DG also met other senior officers of the state, including Security Advisor to the Manipur government, Kuldeep Singh. The Central Reserve Police Force has a deployment of about 210 companies, comprising more than 21,000 personnel in the state for operations and other security duties. Intense political discussions are underway in Manipur as BJP legislators met with BJP State President A. Sarda at the party office today to deliberate on the formation of a new government following the resignation of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. After the 2 p.m. meeting, former Minister Yumnam Khemchand addressed the media, stating that a joint meeting of all BJP MLAs will soon be convened to discuss the formation of the new government. He emphasized that since Biren Singh's resignation, the MLAs have not held a collective discussion. Previously, with a leader in place, BJP MLAs used to meet and decide on key issues. Now, with the state party president assuming leadership, the meeting with A. Sarda was necessary and a joint discussion will be scheduled soon. Responding to media queries about possible factionalism within the party and speculation over the formation of a new regional party, Khemchand dismissed such claims. We have only heard about these matters from the media. Personally, I have no idea about separate camps. BJP MLAs remain united and there is no rift among us. The idea of forming a new regional party is out of the question. If anyone is contemplating that, it's nothing but daydreaming, he asserted. On the participation of the 7 Kuki MLAs in the upcoming joint meeting, Khemchand noted that it was unlikely due to the prevailing situation in the state. Regarding the selection of a new leader for the government, he remarked, "Let the central leaders decide on that." With political uncertainty looming in Manipur, all eyes are now on the BJP's joint meeting, which is expected to play a crucial role in determining the future leadership and stability of the state government. Security forces arrested 13 active members of KYKL from Moirang Kiam Laikai under Moirang Police Station, Bisnupur District. The arrested individuals are identified as Hoirakpam Rojit, alias Jingsang Lakpa Singh, 26, Kongkham Hamlet, alias Thongamba Singh, 27, Laisang Tim Amarjit, alias Nongpok Nganba Singh, 24, Hoirakpam Bikram, alias Rex Singh, 42, Soibam Deepak Singh, 33, Laisram Indra Kumar, alias Boy, alias Nganba Meitei, 36, Kongthodam Swamajit, alias Thouzan Singh, 36, Haisnam Premananda, alias Rocky Meitei 33, Kungdongbam Nimai Singh 29, Naurem Amarjit, alias Thanil Singh 28, Abuzam Rinku, alias Thawai Rakpa Meitei 24, Moirang Tim Inau, alias Robin Singh 44, and Huirongbam Ibomcha, alias Athoy, alias Pamel Meitei 18. From their possession, 14 5.56 mm into 45 mm live round, 6 7.62 mm into 39 mm live round, 7 7.62 mm into 51 mm live rounds, 3 walkie-talkie, 4 walkie-talkie charger, 31 pairs of jungle boots, 9 mobile phones, camouflage clothes and other tactical accessories were recovered. Delhi High Court requests Thursday the arrest of UNLF Army Chief Thokchom S. Singh and 2 other members of the outlawed insurgent group in Manipur, reinforcing the requirement that authorities must furnish written grounds of arrest in all cases. Justice Anup Jairam Bambani cited Supreme Court verdicts and emphasized that there remains no doubt that the requirement of serving grounds of arrest in writing to an arrestee is compulsory and unquestionable regardless of whether an arrest was made under the PMLA or UAPA or under any other criminal statute. Apart from Singh, the court also caused the arrest of Lieutenant Colonel Lamayum Anand Sharma, head of the separatist group's intelligence wing, and its member Ibomcha Meitei. NIA had taken the trio into custody in Manipur and brought to Delhi. The arrest of all 3 petitioners on March 13, 2024 is accordingly vitiated and is hereby set aside. Consequently, the remand order dated March 14, 2024 and all subsequent remand orders passed by the special court and also Quest Hasty ruled. The court ordered the trios released unless they were required in any other case and directed that a copy of the judgment be sent to the jail superintendent. The court pointed out that the only way the grounds of arrest were communicated to the accused was through verbal explanation. At least 28 members of Arambay Tingol, including the commander of Unit 26 Kakching, were taken into custody by the Assam Rifles in the early hours of this morning in the Kakching district of Manipur. Many locals attempted to intervene in the AR convoy. However, the Arambay Tingol members were whisked away by the AR in their vehicles from the Panlao Panjin area where an AT camp is located. The situation is still developing and more details are awaited. However, local sources reported that one Assam Rifle vehicles which accompanied the other vehicles was stopped by the women folk in the area. Meanwhile, quick reactions in the form of protests began to erupt across the valley districts of Manipur after Assam Rifles whisked away Arambay Tingol members and took them into custody, with an estimated 28 youths taken from the Panjao Pandum area of Kakching district. Denouncing such a swift action, shops down their shutters in Hongba Bazaar and Konung, Mamang and Draw parking areas, while local Mayrapaibis in the Kongpal area also took to the streets in protest. Earlier, it may be mentioned that the Manipur governor yesterday urged all to return looted and illegal arms within 7 days, with the directive taking effect from yesterday. An unspecified number, believed to be at least 24 to 28 members of Arambay Tingol, including the commander of Unit 26 Kakching, was picked up by Assam Rifles during the early hours of this morning in the Kakching district of Manipur. Unconfirmed reports suggest that 6 Arambay Tingol members from the total taken away by Assam Rifles have been released, while the rest are still believed to be in custody at the time of filing this report. Union Home Minister Amit Shah pledged that all Northeast states will be connected to Delhi through rail-air connectivity by 2027. The Home Minister made this statement while attending the Unity Utsav One Voice, One Nation event organized by Assam Rifles here in the national capital as the chief guest. In his address, Union Home Minister Amit Shah said the word unity is very important for the Northeast region. For many years after independence, a vast area of Northeast India was physically and emotionally distant from Delhi, he added. He said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has eliminated the physical and emotional distance between Northeast and Delhi through connectivity. Today, Northeast India belongs to the whole of India and the whole of India belongs to the Northeast India. Amit Shah said that the Modi government has increased hundreds of budgetary provisions for the region and has given 3 to 4 times more budget to the Northeast region, the Home Minister said. The Home Minister said that Prime Minister Modi has popularized Northeast region across the country as Asta Lakshmi, and all 8 states of the region are capable of enriching the country in every aspect. He said that there are immense opportunities for the youth of the region in the fields of economic, cultural, security, sports and research and development. He added that the Modi government has opened numerous avenues for Northeast in every field, from tourism to technology, sports to space, agriculture to entrepreneurship and banking to business. Amit Shah said that more than 220 ethnic groups and more than 160 tribes reside in the Northeast. More than 200 dialects and languages are spoken, more than 50 unique festivals are celebrated, and more than 30 traditional dances and more than 100 cuisines exist in the region. He said that all this is a treasure of a rich heritage for the whole of India, which is proud of its heritage. Amit Shah said that India without the Northeast and the Northeast without India is incomplete. Home Minister Amit Shah, who also is the Minister of Cooperation, said that the theme of Northeast Unity Festival is One Voice, One Nation. He said that India is a wonderful blend of many languages, cultures, cuisines and costumes, and this unity in diversity is the speciality and biggest strength of the country. Through the 5-day Unity Utsav, the unity of the Northeast has been showcased in Delhi. As many as 7 people were killed after a bus carrying 40 people collided with a truck in Gujarat's Kutch on Friday. Those who died lost their lives on the spot after the collision, with sources telling India Today that the toll may increase. The incident happened on the Kera Mundra road. The injured people were rushed to a nearby hospital. Earlier in the day, another accident was reported from Uttar Pradesh wherein 4 people were killed after their motorcycle was hit by an unidentified vehicle in Etawah. 1 person was injured in the incident that took place on Thursday night, news agency PTI reported. 5 people from Daulatpur village were returning home on a motorcycle after attending a wedding reception at a guest house near Usrahar town, near Rudrapur village, as unidentified speeding vehicle hit their motorcycle, throwing the 5 onto the road, said senior police officer Sanjay Kumar Verma, was quoted as saying by PTI. Of the 4 people who died, 3 succumbed to their injuries on the way to a medical college, while another died at a community health center. The injured person's condition is said to be critical, Verma told PTI. He further said that efforts are underway to identify the vehicle that rammed the motorcycle. US President Donald Trump called Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky a dictator without elections in a post on his social media platform Truth Social. He also claimed that Ukraine started the war, setting off an unprecedented escalation between Kyiv and Washington that puts US aid to Ukraine under a cloud. The long post came after Zelensky accused Trump of being stuck in a Russian disinformation bubble. A dictator without elections, Zelensky better move fast or he is not going to have a country left, Trump wrote. The US president wrote that Zelensky, whom he described as a modestly successful comedian, had talked the United States of America into spending $350 billion to go into a war that could not be won, that never had to be started. The only thing he was good at was playing Biden like a fiddle, Trump wrote. Observers noted that the wording was similar to past statements made by the Kremlin about Ukraine and Zelensky. Trump also claimed the US was successfully negotiating an end to the war with Russia. Zelensky was elected in 2019 for a 5-year term, but he stayed in power until martial law imposed following the Russian invasion. Ukrainian law does not require elections during wartime. Zelensky said in his video address that he was counting on unity and courage from his compatriots and pragmatism from the US. Together with America and Europe, peace can be more reliable, and this is our goal, Zelensky said. The future is not with Putin, but with peace. And it is a choice for everyone in the world and for the powerful to be with Putin or with peace. we should choose peace. Meanwhile, former US President Mike Pence, who served with Trump from 2017 to 2021, issued a rare rebuke against Trump's assertion. President Ukraine did not start this war. Russia launched an unprovoked and brutal invasion claiming hundreds of thousands of lives, Pence wrote on X. The road to peace must be built on this truth. That is all for today's news, and have a pleasant evening ahead.